I visited New Lanark Heritage Village with my parents last November. I wanted to document the amazing location, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It was under the enlightened management of Robert Owen that New Lanark became famous. Robert is an iconic figure in Scotland, but you may not know that he was actually born in Wales and completed his early working life in England. If you want to find out more about his career and motivations, you can follow the link in the video description. In brief, he came to the secluded community of New Lanark with a plan to improve the efficiency of the business and the moral fibre of its inhabitants, paying for these reforms from the substantial profits of the cotton spinning business, an early form of social enterprise. Owen described his work at New Lanark as the most important experiment for the happiness of the human race that has yet been instituted in any part of the world. All of this was in the early 1800s, when most industrial business owners were concerned with profit, not people. His house in the village is a relatively modest one, and when I approached it, I didn't pick up on any energy or bad feelings. The only place where I sensed there might be something odd was the very top left-hand window, but the upstairs was blocked off, so there was no way to explore it. I turned my GoPro on to see if I could pick up on any audio or visual anomalies. My parents and I were the only people in the house.
Robert Owen's Day and Night.
In the other room, Kate, just in there, there's all the information on the leaf that there isn't there.
In this room there were Robert Owen's clothes and also original books. If there's anyone here while I'm in the house, please feel free. I just thought I saw something through that doorway, but it wasn't, it was just a doll. Please feel free to make yourself known and speak to me through this device, which is a camera. Come and see this, you can't get round to it.
It's like the early 20th century.
That's what I like, the frame as well. But check this out, I don't know why I like it, you can't get close enough to it. This one on the end. What is that weird picture? I don't know, I can't tell you why I like it. I want to know more about it. What is it?
What it looks like.
Yeah, no, I don't really walk around because it says it's like antique. I might zoom in on my camera.
It looks like
an
evening party or something at a house with the house lit up.
Yeah, but then it also looks a bit like a fire.
I know what you mean.
Well, I'm going to try and find this online. Because it doesn't tell you what it is. Maybe I'll be able to find out who painted them, and then I might be able to get a copy, because I really like that Primrose one. When I was standing over there, I thought I saw something. There's that bloody doll on the sitting on the chair. This is a nice little room in this bit. The Chronicle of the Drum, Wise's New Forest, Nacis Student, Cotton Spinning. The doll that has a doll. What song were they singing, Dad? Oh, it's a Scottish one. Look. should I go through here? Again, if there's anyone here that would like to make contact with me, please speak to me and hopefully my camera will pick it up.
But I think the worthy man was somewhat comforted when he estimated his line share of the £10 note which the Duke's purser had put into his hands for distribution among the servants.
But yes, I know what you mean.
Because there's decoration that is here then, there's properly, if it was gold,
Look at this little cupboard. Again, that was a bit of a jump scare because there's mannequins. But unlike other buildings where you go down, it doesn't feel too claustrophobic. I don't really feel anything weird down here. I really, really like this little bread oven, or whatever it is. I've just heard a weird noise in the... When you're looking at this, the back left-hand corner. There where the basket is. I know there's CCTV down here, so it could be someone moving that, but... I don't particularly like this mannequin. This one's fine. Wow, that is an amazing doll's house. There is absolutely no one down here with me. Mum and Dad are upstairs. If any of the servants or inhabitants would like to contact me. That's random, there's just 3 chairs through there. I'm going to be looking around at the timeline. I'm guessing there's a school's meeting or something in here. This feels a little bit weird, but doesn't feel horrible. It's really warm in here because I've got the heaters on. That's Mum and Dad upstairs on the floor. I'm deliberately not using Deadcom, so I'm going to be leaving some time where we can see if we can pick up any EVPs. Like now. I wasn't going to do Deadcom, but I don't know if you can see that. There's absolutely no signal down here. Not even phone signal or outside signal. So it won't be able to use a word bank if that's what it's relying on. So I am going to do Deadcom, but without the sound. Guess what? We're so far underground, there's no signal of any kind. So this will help my test, because all the other tests, it said stop just as you walked in, Dad. And because, you know, my other ones have always had phone signal, even if I've put it on airplane mode. It's just vibrated. It's interesting all the different people they got to build like the new harmony thing.
This is all about something that didn't happen.
Do you know what it reminded me of though? Jonestown.
Hmm?
Jonestown. Because of
Yes,
the,
yes,
and
yes.
that's why I was like, it was really weird.
Yes.
Because obviously it's all right having something in theory, it's like communism, isn't it? You have it in theory, but then it doesn't work when it actually comes through it. That was a step there. When these people walked in, it just came in and said everyone. Right, seeing as I'm doing this, let's just have a look and see if, frantic, neat. I've never had either of those words. What's that? Everyone's cleaning down here. Everyone's cleaning down here and folding clothes.
Dealing with food
Yeah.
and meat.
It says mood scared. I don't think I've ever had that either. That was as soon as I walked in.
Well,
See, when we were talking about Jonestown, it said peace.
yeah, then it gets back to my stone taking.
Yeah.
If this is a food preparation area, and they've got to get it ready in a certain time, and they're running behind, then they're going to be frantic and they're going to be scared.
It's never said frantic, ever. I'm glad I turned this on now. Her mistake.
Maybe
Yeah.
doing something.
That's what I was thinking. This is really, really like the bread oven. Because what's the little door there for?
That's the bread oven.
That's the bread
No,
oven.
what's the top bit? I thought that was the bread oven.
That's the bread oven.
Yeah, that's what I said. So what's the little door under there? So I've put the
You've got
coke
light
in.
your fire in underneath.
Yeah, but I thought what's the, is that to let the
That's the
oxygen in?
air in, and the ash drop down and the air comes
So the
in.
fire goes in the little door
He just said leave.
and the ash drops in the bottom.
He's saying leave and slow again. Can someone take that map for a second, just 'cause it's under my arm? Just for a second. I didn't want to squash it.
Obviously leave because she's busy. and
Yeah, I know.
she's got frantic meat.
I'm interested, Mum, have you seen the doll's house? It's amazing.
When we were in the place at Summerlee yesterday,
Mhm.
I saw the doll's house, but there's no way of saying that.
I really like the way the vines and everything are painted at the front of that. Dad, I'm just trying out that theory. I'm going to walk back in here. That was Dad's flash on his camera. No, Dad's flash on his camera. Dad, I got it on video. I said that's Dad's flash on his camera. Dad, please help.
Yeah, but then is he picking it up from you?
I don't know, because look.
Yes, I know what it said.
Can I ask a question? There's no one else here. The other two people have gone back upstairs. Okay, I'm going to say another word, because I said camera and you did that, and I said Phil yesterday and it came up. Okay, I'm going to say venison, because I have had venison on here before. Venison. Cooking deer meat, venison. Cooking meat, anything to do with meat, carvery, carving. Oh, nice to meet you. At this point, do you hear "and you" or "heard you"? I originally thought that the voice or noise was the Deadcom app because I had knocked the volume button. But shake only has one syllable, and the noise clearly has two parts to it. Listen again.
Oh, nice to meet you.
I didn't hear this at the time, which is why I didn't respond to it. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Can you give me your name or any other 2 words? Because we're on CCTV at the moment and I look ridiculous. Nice to meet you. Who is down here in the cellar? Is it a servant? Because I wasn't actually going to do this. I just thought, because there's absolutely, look, there's no signal, there's no data, there's no phone thing. We're just going to walk in the other room. Cheese, yeah, cheese is a good one. So was this the original kitchen then? Because the range was there. Because there's another fireplace in the other room.
That's in the original place. The fireplace.
Right. Now have a look in the other room. There's another fireplace through there. We're just going to walk around and find. I'm going to pretend that I'm talking to you, Dad, for the purposes of this. I'm talking to the camera.
This is really interesting.
Yeah, but what would have been up this end? Can anyone tell me what would have been in this room originally?
The servants' quarters.
Yeah, but would it have been a second kitchen, like a second preparation area?
Possibly, I don't know.
But the house isn't that big, is it?
No.
Maybe it was storage, as in, they had to store all their fresh food and all their...
No, I was asking about the... I understand what you're saying, but I'm asking about the fireplace. Why would you need a second chimney?
Maybe, although they've got the model of the lady there being the washerwoman, maybe this was the laundry area.
Oh, that's true.
And that's purely the kitchen.
So they would have dried it with the fire.
Yeah.
This could be the laundry area.
Moving.
Yeah. And then a little bit with American.
Mum, I said to Dad it's like Jonestown. Have you seen the original document from the Chronicle? What did you hate?
In here, okay, back.
What did you hate about this news article? Come and see this news article. It's the original copy of the... I guess that's why the lights are dim in here. For confirmation of the improvement of the conditions and general happiness of the population under his management, he appeals to the provost, magistrates and clergy of Lanark. So are you saying that you were hated because of your views? Or are you the servant saying that you actually hated Robert?
Wash it, dry it, then put it in the fire.
Do you want me to stop reading that? Okay, we'll just go. I'm going one last time back to the kitchen and then I'm going upstairs.
And I'm
Yeah,
wondering,
it also just said leave again.
okay, and I'm wondering if that was the laundry, because this is back further
Yeah,
from the windows and
Wherever
everything.
that door
This
comes.
was a cold storage area.
That's
Or if-
true.
or if there wasn't a
because that's an original doorway.
If there wasn't a cellar, there could be coal in here. And the fire-
Just getting the camera out. If you stand back a bit, I can get a better picture of the fireplace.
Yeah, your camera is really useful to keep a record of what we've seen. What are they holding?
What, folding one?
Their hold, move. As you walked out it said move, but like, I don't know what it could be. I really like the copper pans and everything up there. Interesting.
Well, they've done it warming it.
What was that for? Was that a warming plate or something? Or what was with the holes in it? The flour?
Yeah, you stand your kettle or something on it to keep it warm by the fire. You know, you'd stand up.
More.
You'd hang it over the fire to cook it, and then when it was up to temperature, all your irons, you might stand.
It said more a couple of times in here. Right, I'm going to walk up. I like these stairs. They almost look like castle stairs because they're made out of stone. But it feels like, say you had 8 people sitting around this table, or like Granny and Grandad's at Christmas. Maybe people do feel cosy in here.
That is also intent on the part of the people displaying it.
By the way, when we were just moving through them, those 2 people walked past, it just said moving when we're coming out of the room. Did you see what it said about these books? They're cataloguing, and they said sorry for the blank space on the shelf. But look at these. Why have they got those? Is that just a volume number or whatever on there?
It'll just be book 3.
Rollins History. Oh, she said it at the same time, just like Rollins History.
Lives, that'd be a standard thing. Columbus.
In the other room, through there with the child, there was about cotton mills. There was a book about cotton mills.
So for entertainment value, there'd be educational as well.
Oh, Mum's outside. Right, thank you and goodbye. You don't have the right to follow me anywhere.
So, what do I think about Robert Owen's house? It was interesting to look around such a cosy, well-preserved property. Robert himself was remembered as a kind man, and to be completely honest, I didn't feel any negative presences. The one mannequin in the basement was unsettling, but maybe that's because it had painted black eyes. Also, it was good to test the word bank theory against the Deadcom app. I'm undecided about the validity of the results. However, the fact that they were inconsistent might prove that the app isn't using voice recognition to generate words. Tell me what you think in the comments. In the future, there will be another video exploring the whole of New Lanark. This will be a mixture of history and paranormal investigation. Once again, thanks for watching, and stay curious.